Welcome to Primary ypww Lesson 2. I do not own the rights to this music. Today's topic is miracles. Aaron's budding rod. The lesson scripture is coming out of Numbers chapter 17, verses 1 through 10. The memory verse. And it came to pass that on the morrow Moses went into the tabernacle of witness, and behold, the rod of Aaron for the house of Levi was budded, and brought forth buds, and bloomed blossoms, and yielded almonds. From Numbers chapter 17, verse 8. The target for today's lesson. The Lord wants His children to know that His miracles can defy natural situations. Long ago, God used Moses to deliver the children of Israel from bondage. Moses was their leader. There were so many people that he chose captains to lead the groups. He also made Aaron his assistant. This was God's decision, and Moses obeyed whatever God commanded. But three men named Korah, Dathan, and Abiram did not agree. One day, the three men in the camp conspired to take Moses and Aaron down from being their leaders. Conspire means to work together to come against Moses. They made a plan with 250 other group leaders and said to Moses, "You take too much upon yourself. Why are you trying to be lifted above us? These men are holy too." When Moses heard it, he was hurt. He begged Korah not to do this bad thing, but Korah caused the people to complain against their leaders. God had to show it was his decision. God told Moses to speak to the children of Israel. He said, "Tell everyone to take a rod according to the tribes of their fathers." There were 12 tribes. There were 12 leaders. God told each leader to write his name on his own rod. Aaron wrote his name on the rod for the tribe of Levi. Then God told Moses to lay the rods in the tabernacle. "For the man that I choose, his rod shall blossom, and this shall stop the people from murmuring." God replied. Moses did as God had commanded. The next day he brought all of the rods and showed them to the children of Israel. Aaron's rod budded, bloomed flowers, and then produced almonds. They looked, and every man took his rod. Aaron's rod was proof that God had chosen him, and all the people knew it. A rod is simply a staff or stick. It has no top or bottom. This means that it is not rooted in the ground where it can get the benefit of soil or water. It does not have the branches or blooms of a tree where it can benefit from the sunlight and continue to grow. But Aaron's rod was rooted in the power of God, where it benefited from the supernatural. There were many rods, but only Aaron's was chosen. The three evil men caused the people to complain against their leaders. Talk about being blessed or chosen by God. Why is it wrong to say bad things about our leaders? God made a stick that was dead live, grow, blossom, and produce. Do you believe that He can do the same for you? Talk about how everything connected to God is living, even if it looks dead. The questions for today's lesson. Number 1, who were the other leaders complaining against Moses? How did this make Moses feel? Number 2, what did God tell Moses to do with the rods of every leader? What is a rod? And number 3, how had Aaron's rod changed? Who chose Moses and Aaron? The end. God bless you, and thank you for joining me today.